welcome to I've Got Problems. For the next several weeks, we'll be taking a look at a variety of math problems that you might encounter. We're going to start with something that I call a cows and ducks problem. A cows and ducks problem typically has three parts. Usually there's a statement that starts it. For example, this: a farmer only raises ducks and cows. The next part of the problem tells you something about how many heads the farmer can see and how many legs there are. For example, he counted 11 heads and 28 legs. Finally, the problem will ask some sort of question. The most obvious one is how many ducks and how many cows were there? Now, to solve a cows and ducks problem, I go to the part of the question where the numbers are contained and I mark off the important information. So in this case, he counted 11 heads, so I would mark that somehow, maybe circle it or underline it or highlight it. And there were 28 legs. So again, I'm going to circle it or underline it or highlight it. These numbers become the basis for what I'm going to do next. So, because I know there are 11 heads, I'm going to draw either 11 circles or 11 squares or 11 lines. I've already drawn my 11 circles here. Next, I want to think about the part of the problem that talks about what animals are on the farm: ducks and cows. Ducks have 2 legs, cows have 4, so I'm going to focus on ducks because they have the fewest number of legs. I know all 11 of the animals have to have at least 2 legs. So I'm going to make sure that all of my animals have 2 legs. So I've already drawn 2 legs on here. So right now these are all ducks. I have 11 animals, they're all ducks. The problem is, this is 2 legs, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22 legs. But I need 28 legs. So I'm going to add on legs. I've got 22, so I'm going to turn this first duck into a cow. Now I've got 23, 24 legs, 25, 26, 27, 28. So I now have 11 heads and 28 legs, which is what the question told me I needed to have. In the end, they want to know how many ducks and how many cows there are on the farm. Well, I can take a look at this very easily and see this is a cow because it has 4 legs. 1, 2, 3 cows, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ducks. 3 cows, 8 ducks. 11 total animals, 28 legs. Now, once you have the ducks and cows down, you'll soon discover that there are a lot of variations on this. You might have problems with aliens, and the aliens might have 3 eyes or 5 eyes, or 6 legs and 7 legs. You might have problems with tickets, where you have one cost for adult tickets and one cost for children's tickets. With cycles, a lot of times someone's in a bike shop and they've got bikes and trikes and unicycles, and you have to figure out the problem according to that. Or you might have boxes of things that are packed up. They might be boxed in sets of 10 or 12 or 8 or whatever. And you just need to use the same method in order to solve them. That's all for the first episode of I've Got Problems. And now you do too. Check the materials section in Schoology for lots and lots of practice.